Hello everybody, this is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
And today we have Battle Report 108 and 109. It's a twofer.
It's a twofer.
Because
it'll all become clear.
It's Orcs and Goblins versus Orcs and Goblins.
I see. Is that what it is?
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Such a awesome game.
I thought the second army was Goblins and Orcs.
No, Orcs and Goblins. He definitely has Orcs and Goblins.
The double poo pizza.
So it is.
My eyes are burning.
The this is another game we played at Games and Comics Parodice. Get it? Parodice. Just checking. All right.
I'm trying not to get it.
It's a nice store. It is. Anyway, moving on. So this is my army list, which has been corrected from last time. And you can just kind of glance through it. The Giants now on the list. Only one scrap wagon, one unit of boar riders. It's been kind of knocked down to where it should be. Anyway, I did not get a list from my opponent, but what we can see is on the top, starting with the left, he's got a unit of Goblin Raiders. He's got a Gargantula, a big unit of, I think it's 25 or I think it might be 30 Iron Orcs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's 30 to 40 Cave Goblins.
Okay.
A 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 24 Feral Orc Ed Bashers. Another Gargantula and a unit of 5 Spider Forest Goblin Raiders.
Right.
No artillery. Very little shooting in this army.
Like the same board as last time.
What's that? And it's the exact same board.
Tower Lake, 2 woods, 2 hills. Yeah.
Yep.
And a field in the middle.
And this time I set up my boar riders on the far left flank.
Uh-huh.
This was the trade-off deployment where you place a unit, the other guy has to place a certain distance away from you.
Right.
Back and forth. And there you go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that must be 28 ferals. Because they're 7 wide. He did not want to go with the 8 wide for some reason.
They're 3 deep or 4 deep, I can't tell.
The ferals are 4 deep.
Okay. With a great silver character.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the Iron Orcs are 6 deep. Yeah, Iron Orcs are pretty scary. Anyway. So, turn, and then the objective. He placed his objective all the way back here in this corner for some reason.
Huh.
We actually rolled random scenario and got the exact same, different setup, same scenario.
Right.
I put my marker in the same spot it was last time, and he dropped his in the one we just saw in the back corner.
Right.
So, moving on to turn 1. His Forest Raiders come around the corner. Because this is my bunker off here to the right. He's going to come around the corner and try to harass me. Elsewhere, the stuff moves forward. Spider takes a slow move forward over here on the right. And the other spider came forward somewhat, a little bit more aggressively. These little beads out there were just where he was marking angles of stuff.
Okay.
And his common goblin raiders just ignored mine. They just rode right up here. Brave little guys. So he has witchcraft as well. Casted the twisted effigy on my get launcher on the hill, so it cannot shoot.
Okay.
That's a nice spell.
It's a very nice spell.
I mean, if you look at that, because it casts on a 6 with a 36-inch range.
Yep.
It's fantastic. I love that spell. One of the spells I love. Then he casts Bewitching Glare on this unit of Goblin Raiders. I'm not going to try a panic check at 4 because I'm outside the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
So I elected to stand there and do nothing. Become shaken.
Right. Shaken.
Get launcher fires. Oh, and the did not fire. His Goblin Raiders fired at my Git launcher and put 2 wounds on it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's rather unfortunate.
Accurate shooting.
It's very good shooting from from Goblin Raiders. The Forest Goblin Raiders pick off one of my Wolf Riders. No biggie there. And we're getting ready to go into the bottom of turn 1. So the giant charges him.
Okay.
Gets mad because he's trying to shoot my bunker. So he decides to charge him. And they don't like that, and they run off the board. He failed his check. Up on the top left, you can see the Boar Riders have come around behind the forest, get in position.
Mm-hmm.
They're threatening that spider. The spider doesn't feel very
Getting
threatened.
a snack along the way.
He stopped and got some food on the way.
Yeah.
Elsewhere, the giant redirected on a 20, I think, a maximum range at his spider, just so he would be heading in the proper direction.
Okay.
And failed the charge, of course. Just kind of wandered forward a bit. My Wolf Rider bunker came back around towards the center of the board.
Right.
And the spider came around here behind the giant.
And who's that poking out by the tower?
That is my... you know what this bunker's for? Is to protect your mage.
Yeah.
So I sent the mage out of the bunker over here.
Of course.
He's completely out of sight there. He's perfectly safe.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Always. But it did put him within range of, both these units.
Okay.
Is what I was kind of looking for. A way to do that safely. So I'm not sure what those 2s are. It's boosting
2 hexes.
witchcraft. Yeah. So, that's what I think I've got the spell that does the minus to somebody's agility and their weapon skill and agility. So I've cast that on him, so he's -2 to both in case he does decide to charge.
Mm-hmm.
That'll bring him down to, I don't know, 5 or something. Anyway, so I did that. Then I cast the what was the spell called again? I can never remember its name. Not the Bewitching Glare. Bewitching Glare? Yes, Bewitching Glare.
Bewitching Glare, okay.
On his bunker with his mage in it, this big unit of guys with 3 fanatics.
And he opted to...
Mad Gits, and he said, well, I've got my general in this unit of feral orcs, and I've got my BSB right there, so it's a rerollable 9. I mean, sorry, a rerollable 7, because the spell makes you cast it -2. I'll try it.
Yeah. And
failed them both, and ran to here.
Okay.
So, got that going for me. Elsewhere, the Git launcher decides to try to defend itself, so it fires at the Goblin Raiders and kills 3 of the 5. But as luck would have it, they pass their leadership check and stick around.
Okay.
So we're moving on to turn 2. He's checking the distance. So the Goblin Raiders charge into the Git launcher. His spider came across the field into mine. And the Iron Orcs failed their charge because they tried to charge and get in with the purple, on my purple spider with his spider.
Okay.
And the combination would have crushed them. You notice a big unit missing because this 11 back here is how far the unit with his mage in it failed his rally check. And because the general charged, he moved out of range of the unit. So the unit was testing on the Goblin Shaman's leadership, which is 6 at best. Rolled an 11 for a distance and made it off the board.
Unglaublich.
On turn 2. What's that?
Just run.
What was that?
Oh, sorry. Unbelievable.
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 It's not that unbelievable. But anyway.
Now just he gets a spell off and he runs off the whole mage bunker. Yeah.
It's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points for one spell.
So he charged in with his spider and did 2 wounds to me. You can see there's 4 markers behind him. I did 4 to him. Yep, there's a better picture.
So he charged you?
He charged me and did 2 wounds. I did 4.
Things went south.
I mean, it's pretty much identical.
Sure. He just gets to go first. That's his only advantage.
He gets to go first, and his goblins are +1 strength,
Yeah.
which only matters on my armor save.
Yeah.
But anyway, so his spider breaks and runs. My spider pursues and runs him down out there in the field. And my opponent says, you know what? Let's call it a game. He's like, if we call this now, we've got time for another game.
There we go. Hence the 2 numbers.
And there we go. We lined back up again.
Start all over again.
Let's start this again. So realizing that he has very limited shooting, I just placed my Goblin Shaman even outside the unit, back here behind where it can't be seen.
Right.
I guess his Gargantula shooting cannot see it, because you can't see over.
Not right now because of the spiders in the way.
I'm just saying, if there's spider, you can't see it either anymore.
As long as spiders are in the way.
Anyway, and then on the left, pretty much, this time I moved to get launcher way off to the left because he didn't have anyone in position to deal with it.
And this time he just lined them up.
This time he lined them up, both the spiders over there to support each other, which was a
What's the scenario?
decent move. The scenario for this one was breakthrough.
Okay.
Get the opponent's deployments. And there we have it. You can't see him, but behind the tower is the unit of Force Goblin Raiders.
Okay. So some bases peeking out.
What is it? The Vanguard moved to come up there.
Okay.
His Wolf Riders elected not to Vanguard, and they stayed where they were. So this time I'm going first. I move forward slightly because I've got the shooting advantage here. So, and start shooting. Shoot a couple Wolf Riders off. Got rid of 3 of them. And that's it. Both kit launchers failed, and that's what I got.
Okay.
It's not a lot of excitement. So here he comes forward again. And one spider moves slowly up on the right.
On
the other
flank, the other one turns in towards
the
the
other
center.
one comes in towards the center. Will be more useful. This guy shoots. Oh, he didn't shoot. It was the Force Goblin Raiders came up and put 2 wounds.
Shot the giant. Okay.
Which is, again, 2 wounds for that. Gave me 2 more attacks, though. I will give him that.
There is that.
Moving on to turn 2. That's what it looks like. And if I'm not mistaken, so I just, I don't know why. I thought it would be fun.
There you go.
So I sent the pump wagon into a spider. I'm only strength 4. I'm going to need 6s.
Yeah.
Just, why not? Just tried it for kicks. Elsewhere, off on the right, the giant has again charged the 4 spider riders and chased them off the board. And just kind of hanging out over there. You can see the boar riders have reformed to a narrower frontage. And his two wolf riders have come up to just harass me.
And
mine came up just to harass March moves up back in here. And shoot him a little bit. If he doesn't do something with these, he has to launch his fanatic, his mad gits on his turn. So the spider just eats me. I did do a wound to it, I believe. Pump wagon versus spider is not good. So
yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Oh, and that was the other thing too. He had come up to chaff me right there.
Right.
So I put both spiders did not move. They just put all 16 shots right here into these Goblin Raiders.
Okay.
And I managed to kill one of them.
Okay.
And he made his check. So, anyway. So now he's there chaffing. Just annoying.
Oh, but now he has to roll that...
annoyingly. Decimated check.
Decimated check.
Yeah, but now he's apparently his BSB's right there. So, anyway. There you go. And, sorry, on his turn...
He charged into your...
His Iron Orcs have charged into my Ed Bashers. And the first round went fairly. I mean, you can see I've killed 5 of him. He's killed a few of me. And we stick. He went with, what do you think? He went with hand, weapon, and shield to try to preserve his guys and went low on attacks.
Okay, let's hoping for the parries.
And he's got 2 fighting. He's got 2 of the Green Tide banners in here, so he's fighting with 20 of them.
Hmm.
So, anyway, but he had a bad turn.
Your spearman.
I have the. I have some kind of augment on me. I'm not sure what that was, but anyway. And I'm spearman, so I had a lot of wings, and he charged me, so I went first.
But you get to go first and cut through his armor, and your strength 5 on turn 1, so
correct,
pretty good.
So moving on to turn 3, that's what he did, because I'm -3 to his armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he went to try to get the 6-up armor, I believe.
Ah.
So another round of combat goes by. This time I hurt him badly. In this one, you can see his cave goblins have launched their mad gits out here. Just spew them out there and get them in the way of everything.
Yep, just to mess with stuff. Yep.
Yeah, which is where they always come back and hurt me whenever I try that. But you can see he's put 2 wounds on my BSB, and I've put 1 on his BSB. That's what the little markers there are.
Okay.
Here's a better picture of that.
What are the discs on his tray? They signify anything?
Yes. where Iron Orcs used to be standing. It helps him remember how many he's killed. He's lost. There we go. So this turn I've moved around, and both spiders again. I don't want. The mad gits are strength 5.
Yep.
I mean, they wound on 5s. If I go over them, they do 2d6.
Yep.
I don't need to go over them at this point, so I'm just going to sit there.
Yeah.
And I can't get past that stupid guy anyway, for the most part.
Yeah. I'm just going to hope they go away.
So I sit there, and you can see I brought my Wolf Riders also over here to the left, where I could try to shoot this mad git off a little bit.
Oh, okay.
The ones back here on the bottom and the ones up on top have both moved around.
Mm-hmm.
So the ones on top shoot at the Wolf Rider in the middle of the field, do nothing. I cast, there you go. I cast Bring the Pain on his unit, and I kill myself.
Oh.
On a miscast.
Got those double 6s?
I got double 5s, triple 5s, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Where you take, it's only 2, I think it's, anyway, I took two hits that wound on a 4-up, and they both wounded and killed me. Dropped me over. Over on the top, you can see I've sent my Boar Riders up to chaff his spider.
There you go.
Because the giant wants to charge it. It doesn't want to get charged. Because if the giant charges it, it bumps to initiative 4 and can go at the same time.
Right.
The spider charges him. He's in big trouble. And you can see he lives through another round of shooting. 16 more shots poured into him, plus the 5 from the Wolf Riders back there.
Might get rid of one of the Nashers.
The ones back there behind the orange one did that.
Yeah.
The ones you can't see, they're on the bottom of the screen. All because they couldn't see him, but everyone else that could see him shot at him, and could not kill him. He was making armor saves, ridiculous. It was crazy. Anyway, so we eliminated this unit. We killed the Iron Orcs.
Okay.
It's a good unit, but Ed Bashers are still really good, especially when I got the 2 characters.
So you got 2 characters.
My 2 characters are just crushing him.
Yeah.
And that's where we stand. You can see my cave gnashers are just hopping around, getting in position, waiting for their opportunity. So he makes a long charge with his ferals, and with his ghost figure leading him.
Yes.
Into my orange spider.
Silver Surfer.
And elsewhere, the cave goblins actually back up to get further away, and he does charge into my Boar Riders. the stupid guy that survived charged my guy on my get launcher on the hill, came over, did a wound, won the combat with a charge, and then I failed and killed me. I put over 40 shots into this guy. Just annoying.
He's showing you where the iron crosses grow.
He is. And of course the spider kills my boar riders, which I was okay with. Then rolls the exact number to, I think, got out of my arc.
So he pursued you to get out of arc. Okay,
yeah.
Looks like it.
I think he made it. And there you see his wolf rider.
It's down there.
Who overran my war machine.
Looking for something else.
He's just looking around to see if there's something behind the hill that he can go murder.
Yeah.
The guy's a killer. Anyway, the feral orcs smashed my orange spider.
Yeah.
I think they just broke it and it ran. And actually, they killed it. And he elected to overrun to get himself out of arc of both the other units and hope to get into this.
Did he get out of arc of the of your feral orcs? I can't tell.
Did what?
Did he get out of arc of your feral orcs? I can't tell.
He got out of the orcs of my out of the arc of my Ed Bashers.
Okay, Ed Bashers. Sorry,
Yes.
here's her Ed Bashers. Those are his.
Yeah, he did. He got out of the boat.
Okay.
So he was just out of arc of my giant on the right. So my turn. My Ed Bashers turn around to face him. My wolf riders went over here to shoot up this little bastard hiding behind the hill.
Always try to.
We'll try again. Up top,
your spider charged and got all the way over there.
My spider charged and got over there all the way over there.
What happened to that one Gnasher? Did he run over it when he charged?
He ran over a Gnasher when he charged.
Okay.
You mean a Madgit?
Madgit, yeah.
Yeah, he charged over a Madgit. You can't see it, but there is up to the top right. You can't see it. The spider's blocking it, but the other Gnasher hero is in there as well.
Okay.
On that spider on the top.
And you sent your wolf riders in her?
I did. I was hoping to it was a clever ploy to distract him from attacking my Gnasher.
Okay. Or killing your spider.
What? Yeah, if he redirects attacks onto those are attacks that are not going onto something that is important, is the way I was looking at it. Anyway, so there you have that. These guys try to shoot him, and this time they finally killed him, I believe. And you can see he only directed one attack. I think he only directed a couple goblin attacks into the wolf riders.
Okay.
They broke and ran. We chased him, ran him down, and killed him.
Okay.
See there's the Gnasher that was.
Yeah,
right
you chase him with everybody. Okay.
He's fast. There we go. Other spider looking around. And this turn, they did not kill him. Because there he is again.
Yeah.
So, not only did I not kill him, he makes his march check, runs around, and gets in front of my Ed Bashers.
Wow, all this while he's passing
decimated checks. He's doing his general's right there now.
Yeah.
So he is a 9 at this point, but it's just anyway. It's driving me insane because I cannot kill the guy. The feral orcs declared a charge at my wolf riders for some reason, and I just ran off the board, let him have the points for him, and they failed charge to there. So there you go. His spider could not see my cave Gnasher behind the hill, so the spider just came forward some. I think he may have charged here and failed. Actually, I think he charged the Ed Bashers and failed, now that I think about it. Because his wolf rider was not there.
Right.
He decided to go straight through his own Madgit and try to get to me. So back to my turn 5, the giant and the Cave Gnasher charge into a spider. Because he's facing the other direction, I don't really have to worry about that feral orc unit. So I think the Ed Bashers can kill that wolf rider. We'll find out. I'm not going to get overconfident at this point.
Find out. Maybe he'll just run away and make you run over that git and lose a whole bunch of guys.
His unit of goblins who had panicked from the earlier fight were fleeing, and my wolf riders pushed them off the board.
Off the table. Okay, I was wondering about that. He didn't rally them last turn,
He
obviously.
didn't rally him last turn, and I pushed him off the board. So between the giant and the cave gnasher, we did 7 wounds to a spider. But you can see he killed my cave gnasher.
And your giant's
Did a
not so
couple
happy
wounds to
either.
my giant.
The
Not thrilled at all. So back to his turn. He turns the feral orcs to face. He actually killed my giant,
Yeah, no surprise.
which, you know,
Goes
one-on-one fight.
Goes before you.
He goes before me, kills me before I could go.
Mhm.
There we go.
Like a stagger, fall, crawl,
Stagger,
crawl,
stagger,
fall.
fall. moving on to turn 6.
Hey, got rid of that wolf rider.
They did kill the wolf. I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
So the spear Ed Basher's card charge into feral orcs. The big purple spider that was up here on the top charged in with them. And my cave gnasher came into this guy knowing he's got 1 wound left.
Yep.
And I've got an impact hit and 3 that go before him, and another 3 that go at the same time of him as
Right.
him. All hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. So fairly confident I can kill him. If nothing else, it's mutual. Hopefully I'll kill him out. And we do. Where's the... There we go. We crushed him, killed him outright on the top.
This is
In
bloody.
the ensuing combat,
This is bloody.
everybody died.
Yeah, wow.
We did not kill his general, but we killed all that. I mean, there's 4, 8. I mean, it was an incredible killing spree.
Yeah.
He killed 8, 9, 10 of my guys as well, but anyway, nowhere near enough based on what you see over there on the right.
Yeah.
So he auto-broke, and we rolled to run him down and crushed him.
And as they say, is that.
And that's how it ended. That was his last unit on the board. And I've got 2 of my 3 characters. I guess 3 out of 5.
Right.
And 1 of my spiders. Anyway, I'm in good shape. So it turns out to be nobody got the objective. So it turned out to be a 17-3.
Yeah, because everybody turned and fought.
Everyone turned forget the objective. Let's just kill each other.
There you go. Yeah.
That's how an orc fight's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So anyway, anyway. These guys can put out a lot of damage.
Yeah, they can.
Especially when they start rolling 6s for that fury battle focus
As long as
thing.
they don't get baited, they're fine.
Yeah. So, and he kept them. He did well protecting them, so they wouldn't get. The only bad charge I thought he made was into the Goblin Raiders. Actually, I'm wondering now. I wonder if he just failed his charge. He may have failed his leadership 7 and had to charge him.
Mm.
Maybe that's what was going on.
Probably.
Yeah, because it makes no sense otherwise.
Yeah.
All right.
It's bound to happen to you with the new Frenzy rules.
It is. Anyway, that was it. Thanks for listening.
Till next time.